Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome, it's lovely to have you here. Today I'm doing a design team project for the lovely Maggie at Beach and Sari, hello my darling, who is also the exact same Maggie that I'm collaborating with to do a lovely junk journaling holiday by the sea. So we only launched this week and we've had a lovely response so far, so thank you for everyone that's made inquiries or has booked or shown a little bit of interest. It's really exciting. I can't wait, it's so cool. So I'm doing my design team project today and I thought I would work in my journal that I have set aside for all things relating to our junk journal holiday by the sea. So I showed you the other day that it's on the Isle of Wight, and that's that big pocket there, and I've just got a library card there, and on this pocket I've got that trim, and I've got this little collage that Maggie made, so that's why I've got that on there, because I wanted the journal to be a little collaboration as well. And there it is, she's there, she's made her own bit. And so yeah, we done this the other day. I've just added a couple of little embellishments, and now I want to find a page because I want to make sort of like tip-in pocket, because I've got a couple of large things that I want to put in the pocket. Sorry, I'm in an R-in because I've put it down what I had a minute ago to go in this pocket. Now I don't know where it is, but there it is. I've got a couple of like sort of these little brochures that show advertisement brochures, that's it. I've got a couple of these brochures, and this one's for the Trueville Hotel, which is the hotel where we'll be staying, and I've got a couple of another one, I think. And so these would be quite bulky in a pocket, and then if you're trying to write or anything, it's going to make it awkward. So I wanted the whole pocket, instead of having to take them out each time you're doing something, I wanted the whole pocket to flip right out. So excuse me, let's find this paper's too thin, and I ain't sure about this either, because of it's just normal paper out of a normal composition book, and it goes a bit flimsy after it's been coffee or tea dried. So I know that this paper's a little bit thicker, and that might be able to cope with the wear and tear. Let's see. So what I've got a couple of pieces of this Tim Holtz paper, and I'm just gonna cut some to size. That will probably be cool, though let's try and get that a bit of a better shape. Right, oh right, I don't want to make this worse. Right, let's come from here. That's better. Right, a little bit more around to here. Yep, sorry about that. That bit's done. Right, so I've got my shape like that. So on this one I can just cut, or I can just mark what we did rather than having to measure all over again. Right, we've got our book back, and we decided on this page, and so where the pocket's going to be is like here, and we're going to have it flapped over like that for that side, and then it can go over and the other side's decorated differently. So we want our bit of fabric that we're going to use. Now I originally thought because we needed it to be long. I thought, oh, these are gorgeous, but then I thought this might be a bit thin, like it might not stand up to it with something stuck on and dragging it down. And I really think that these are too beautiful to spend half their life covered up, because sometimes it will be folded underneath. So that's way too pretty. It's like Dirty Dancing, ain't it? You don't want to put baby in the corner, do you? Because no one puts baby in the corner. So yeah, no one turn your fabric upside down. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, sorry, I just had to have a little sip of my drink. So, they're all lovely fabrics, but yeah, I thought maybe, obviously I'll cut a straight edge, something like this. It's still beautiful, but, do you know what I mean? I don't want to hide all that lovely sparkle and shine that is on the other piece. So, I'm going to make a cut there. Let's move this. Now, hopefully, this will work out how I want it to. But yeah, as I said, we're working on a wing and a prayer this morning, because I haven't thought about most of it. I just had a little vision in my head of what I wanted to do. Right, so I've got to turn this upside down just to try and get a relatively straight edge, and then we'll start fraying it again. I'll probably end up with less a straight edge of me cutting. I should get out my rotary cutter and a ruler, really. I think I will. Right, we got out a blade which was nice and sharp, and I cut 2 relatively straight lines. I've just got to do the bottoms. Sorry, I'm getting rid of some of my fluff. Sorry, hoovering on camera ain't really the best, is it? Right, I want the length now. So back to pages, and it's going to be that page, isn't it? So I want a bit of a straight edge. I don't know if I can do it at the bottoms. Right, so a fair bit of fraying later, and we have our hinges. There they are, and I think they're really lovely. So I'm turning my book round, and I think I might just stick to the very edge first, and then see how that attaches where I need it to be able to fold in and out, because yeah, I'm making this up as I go along, so I might not be making it up right, who knows. But, right, along the very edge. Hopefully it works out right. If not, well, if not, you'll probably never see this video, and I'll have to make something else to cover it up. But I'm hoping that that's not the case. Right, so the very edge. Right, not that bit of paper. So I've gone on the very edge. Maybe I should have cut the fabric wider, because I've frayed it a fair bit, but I wanted that little frayed look. I don't know. Or, right, no, that might be right. The other bit might have to be bigger though, because I'm going to want this out so that it comes around this side as well. I might not need both bits of the paper. I'm not sure. But we're going to go with both bits of fabric, and again I'm going to stick this to the very, very edge. I want to make a kind of pocket sandwich. I know, I talk nonsense. I talk absolute nonsense sometimes, don't I? What on earth am I coming out of a pocket sandwich? Come on. But that is what it is, isn't it? That is what it is. Sort of. Pocket sandwich. But, yeah. It's got to be... I hope it comes out good. Right. Okay, right, got to come down a little tad. Right. Right, well, if nothing else works out, we've got a nice little bit of fringing hanging off. Got some frayed fabric just hanging off. So, they're like that, and at the very edges, this is what I thought. At the very edges of the other side, let's come up, that I would put these on the very, very edge, and then they can fold in like that, one way, but then fold right the other way. I think I would have needed a bit of a wider piece of fabric for that, but I don't mind even just doing them so that they fold in and then they can flip out. I think I might even do that, yep, because it really does seem like, oh, things are all alive. Where's the front and back? Right, that's it. So, let's say that's got to go that way up. So, yeah, I don't think there's enough fabric there for it to flip from being there, not just out, but all the way around to the other side. I don't think that's going to happen, but that don't matter. I think it'd just be nice anyway. But yeah, it's a shame. It might work, who knows. Right, we'll just get the glue on and we'll go from there. Try and do it at the very, very edge again. And then, yeah, I know at the minute this is just a bit of paper, well, a bit of cardstock, but it will become a pocket in a bit. Right. Yeah, see, because at the furthest edge I can go ain't that very far away, because it's also frayed, isn't it? I really went to town fraying it, but that's okay. So there will be our pocket, and yeah, it possibly might work. Let's see. I might have been underestimating my abilities. Who knows? I probably wasn't, but I might have been. I'll tell you what I did do though. I wanted that bit there. But we're not going to see it. Why am I even discussing that with myself? Because we're not going to see it, are we? I remembered. We're doing a fabric covered pocket. So it's not going to be, the bits of ledger ain't going to see the light of day, so it's not worth me worrying what way up I did it. Right, try and get it as the edge as I can. Right, right, so that would be then when they fold in that way. Oh, that will do that when they fold that way. That, right, that's it's fine. And then that needs to move a bit, don't it? Unless I stuck them together. I could come in a bit with that. Let's go a bit further. Oh, lucky it wasn't dry. Just like that. Line it up. Press it down, and then we've sort of got our pocket go from one side to the other. Right. But it seems like it wants to have a bit of leeway. I've just got to glue along that bottom, I think, a bit. Otherwise, it's not going to end up being a pocket. But yeah, it's got to be done. And then we'll fiddle about and try and work it out a bit better. Okay. Right. It did work out how I had it in my head. I didn't think it would, but here we are. We're doing it. And so far, so good. So, we've got our hinge. Both sides. I'm going to trim at the bottom down there a little bit. So I hope everyone's well and all set for the weekend. It's actually my daughter's birthday today. She'll be over in a bit. That's why I'm trying to get this video out sharpish this morning, because my daughter's coming over. She's going to be 27 today. Well, I can't even believe it, to be honest with you. It's like, how did that happen? When did I become a grown-up? Now, I've actually got a child that's older than I think I am in my head. It's bizarre. Right, I've just tipped out all my snippets and that, so that, or not, I haven't tipped them all out. I've got a load here next to me. I've got loads here, and I'm just trying to work out like some little bits. So I think we can lay down a couple of big pieces first, and then that gets the bulk of it out of the way. So that is quite cool, and I'll just be trimming as I'm going along. Oh no, I know what I wanted to do first. There was a long piece somewhere. Right, if I'll get this down first, and what I'm doing, I'm just going to collage. I'm really pleased that it does actually flip from one side to the other, because I thought about it, and then yeah, just then when I was doing it, I really didn't think that what I was doing was going to end up all right. And I do that like often. I don't know if other people do. I'm sure they must. Like sort of 1 minute you think you can do something, and the next minute your anxiety is telling you that no, you can't actually do that. It's not going to go right. You've had a stupid idea. And yeah, I do that to myself a lot. I'll think of something and then talk myself out of the fact that it's going to work, and berate myself in my mind like, oh, what did you start this for? It's never going to go how you wanted it. And then yeah, it is working out. Obviously we're not finished yet, but it turns the page, it flips over, which I didn't think it was going to do that. Sorry if I'm slightly off camera. I was just trimming this at the bottom, but I'd pulled it towards myself. But I was mid-snip when I realised that I'd done that. Right, so yeah, I wanted that big long bit on. And then that going there covers quite a large bit, which is cool. Right. So we'll get that stuck down. Right. Let's see where it goes. And yeah, once it shouldn't take long to build it up, because I'm not going to do layer upon layer, because then it'll end up way too thick. But I'll just do one layer, and then maybe like the odd little bit like of sparkliness here and there. Let's go in here. Oh, I'm going on the wonk. Right, that little gap don't matter because we'll come and fill in that in a minute. Right. We can get that covered, no problem. And then I don't know whether this bit's too big. Oh no, that looks alright. That fits there. It's just like making a little puzzle, isn't it? Just getting bits to fit where you can. Right, and I'll go under there at the edge because I glued the cardstock, didn't I? Not the fabric, so it wasn't covering everywhere, the glue. Right, we've got that nice bit there. Oh, this has already got a bit cut that's a bit circular, which is called like that, I reckon. Hang on. But it'll have to go there. So I need something under there, a tiny little bit of something. Yeah. I've got something. Got something that's spot on, look. A little tiny bit like that. That can fill in there. Sorry, I do hope that I'm staying where you can see me, sorry. But yeah, I want to hurry up, get this done now, because yeah, it's my daughter's 27th, and yeah, it's so mad. Like 27, I've done this the wrong way, I think. Was I going to stick it up the other way? I think I probably was, because it fitted a minute ago. What was I? No. Oh, I might have been, I don't know. It don't seem to be fitting how it was a minute ago. Right. And then this little bit, or one of these little bits, was going to go on that curve. Right. Let's see. We need a piece up here. Oops. Which I think I've got. Oh, sorry. Right. Right, we've just got a couple more bits to lay down on this side, and then that's one side. One page is pocket done. Right, we can get a bit of glue under there. That's a gorgeous green, I love that. Right. Let's try and get that. That might have to do. We've got this piece down here. So I'm quite enjoying how this is turning out, especially seeing as at the beginning of this video I was sort of doubting that it was going to work, and sort of not believing in what I was doing. And I think that's important in anything that you do, because if you're not doing that, then you're not going to get anywhere. Believing in yourself is the biggest part of the journey, really, because otherwise you're not going to get there. And yeah, this just goes to show that, coincidentally, that you should believe in yourself. It's like with our junk journaling holiday. At first I thought, oh, never done anything like that before, don't know how that would work out. But then, as it turns out, it's really, really exciting. I'm really enjoying the lead up to what we're doing. I've been practicing on like guinea pigs. My daughters have been guinea pigs and that, and we've been like working out times and things, how long we're going to have to make stuff. And yeah, it's all being really cool, whereas at the beginning I was just like, don't know about that, never done it before, don't know if it's going to be okay, don't know how anxious I'm going to feel. And why live like that? Because if you sort of don't take a chance, you never know, you'll miss the good things, because a lot of the good things depend on taking a chance, don't they? Right, see, that folds nice. If I want any more sparkly bits, I can come back in a sec and add them. I want to work on this side. And yeah, I wanted this big pocket to put like a couple of, like, or a book in, maybe 2 books, like this. And then that fits right in there nicely. And it can be on that side or that side, which I think is cool, or opens right out while you're working and not getting in your way. So I'm liking how that's going. And yeah, at the hotel where we're going to be staying when we do our little junk journaling holiday, there's I think nearly all the single rooms that we had available may have been booked, or maybe there might be 1 or 2 just left of the single rooms. But there was, I think Maggie was going to speak to someone today about getting more single rooms available, because people want to come and they might not want to share, or might not want to bring their partner, or might not have a partner, you know, because we've got a few double rooms available. But yeah, the single ones are being snapped up really fast, but that's brilliant. We couldn't ask for better. So yeah, anyone that has sort of responded to us and reached out and decided that they're going to take a leap of faith and come join us, thank you so much, because I know it is stepping out of the comfort zone, because I'm doing it too, you know. It's stepping out of my comfort zone, because I've never done anything. I know I've got this fabric down here, so I thought if I flip it over, then I can use a bit there. And yeah, it is taking a leap of faith going to meet a bunch of strangers, you know, but it might be the best thing that you've done in a long time, you know, because we could have loads of fun, and I think it's going to be brilliant. I'm really looking forward to it. Right, we need a bit covering that there. That can go there. Right, sorry, I keep moving about, but I'm pulling it towards me so I can see better, and then like pulling it out of the range of the camera. Right, oh, I've got this lovely piece of green that can go all the way up there. Yep, I'll trim that off afterwards. Just get the glue down and get it straight on, because I think too much fucking about and decision making with something like this, you'll talk yourself, oh, do I want this, do I want that? You might as well just go for it, lay it all down. You can always stick a couple more bits and bobs on top, and yeah, you might as well just be spontaneous, because with a collage, overthinking it, there's no point, you know. Obviously you want it to be aesthetically pleasing, but yeah, you don't want to spend all day, do you? Well, I don't. I can craft all day. I do normally craft all day, but yeah, I don't want to spend the whole time decision making, because I don't find that bit fun. So, no, it's too similar to that. I want something completely different. Ooh, like that. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Just need to trim it down a little bit because of where it's going. I don't want it all overlapping. Well, I've got a bit of that there. That don't matter. Let's get the flowers at that end. And we'll cut off here so that we don't go too close up to that bit. And then that whole bit can go there. That is gorgeous. Oh, I did it up the wrong way. The other bit's upside down. I've just realised. That's even better. Right. Oh, look at that. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Right, let's take it up a tiny bit. Perfect. Right. Oh, I can hear Olivia crying in the background. Oh, she's my little granddaughter that's just coming up for 2. Bless her. Oh, that's cool. I like that. And now I've just got a couple of gaps to fill in. That's it. Yeah. I'm using 2 glues at the minute. I've just opened one and then I keep grabbing the old one. But if it's still got stuff in it, then it's good to use it. But yeah, I opened a new one for it to be easier and then dropped it on my lap and forgot about it. Right, I think that looks cool there. Like that. Right. We're nearly there, guys. Ain't got much more to do. Cool. That just down like that. What did we have this over here? Yeah. In this little square here. Love that. God, this glue has gone mental. And then, what, we've got a little gap there. Right, that little gap. What should we have in there? Something. Let's have a little bit like that, just there. I think that looks quite pretty. Get some glue on that net and then get it on. Right. Just wiping all the threads off of that old glue. And there's our both sides of our flipping over pocket. Okay, so we're at the very last leg now, and for that reason, we're pulling out the big guys. We're getting the sparkle because we just want to do the last bit of zhuzhing up our in and out pocket, because it's in and out when we need it to be. So I'm just looking where, right, this way, I've got a bigger piece. I've got this gorgeous offcut here, and I think that works perfect going along there. I used a piece along the spine as well, and I really like how it turned out. So I think we'll just go along and try and get it laid down. If we need to secure the edges a bit more, or the ends I should say, not the edges, then we can go back in, but that's probably gonna be enough glue, because I've got it where it matters at the ends, and yeah, that can be like that. Right, I also thought maybe of putting something like this. I might take this bit off because I had a better idea, or just pull that like that and trim it down. So it's still there, but it's not as high. But we'll come to that side in a minute. Let's see. So I've got some lovely pieces of sparkle and that, but we don't need too much. I might have that there. Let's cut that in half. Well, not in half, but just cut a bit off. Yeah, because I thought the pieces like this and this, I thought they could be like another pocket, just to finish it off, because there was all the anxiety at the beginning that it weren't going to work, and now I'm really pleased that I just went ahead and kept trying, rather than, it did cross my mind to turn the camera off and think of something different to do, because I wasn't sure this was going to work, but it has, and I'm really pleased. So not like that, it don't matter that it's not straight, that's fine. I've put the gap at the top, yeah. And yeah, I just want to make sure the corners are really down and the bottom. Right. And then we've got a little pocket, just enough for like a small tag. So I'll come back to that in a minute when it's dry. We can flip it over though in the meantime, and this needs securing down a bit better, and could possibly do with a trim at the top, but I don't know, because I kind of like it overflowing a little bit and sticking out at the top. I'll just give that a squeeze so that all that there's done. And yeah, I was thinking maybe a piece of this, because it's so beautiful, isn't it? Really is gorgeous, I love it. But yeah, we don't need too much. Just one flower do it. Look at that at the top. I know it's near that flower, but it don't matter. It's gorgeous. Or we could come here. No, I really like it at the top. And yeah, just this bit would just be poking out over the top, but just get enough glue on, and we'll have that there. Love that. Right, straighten it up just a little bit. That's it. Right, perfect. And down here, I was thinking maybe a bit of this. Might even just have, let's cut that anyway, and then just trim it there. That's it. Go that way maybe, yeah. Right, and then again just gluing around the edges, and as you can see they're not cut perfectly straight, but that don't matter. I kind of like that look. Oh, I need to get rid of that, don't I? Oh, right, got rid of that dodgy bit. Okay, because it's just going to be a little tiny added pocket. Up a bit. Right, and so now we've got our, we'll get our brochure and slip it in. Oh, hang on, we don't want them bits glued together. Right, so there's our nice pocket with our brochure. Let me just grab something. Oh, right, this is something I'm working on, but I know it's got little tags inside. So something like that can go in there, and then over this side we've got a pocket there as well. So I am really happy with how it eventually turned out. It's nice and sparkly, loads of bling, exactly what I like. And all these fabrics are from Maggie at Beach and Sari that I've used in this, and they will be the fabrics that we're using on our junk journaling holiday by the sea. So if you're interested, give us a shout, and I'll link Maggie's Etsy shop down below so you can go straight there and speak to her. And yeah, it or just like, yeah, send us a message, send us an email, we can always get back to you. And yeah, I'll keep you updated with regular bits and bobs. So yeah, just a little quick, that is the view from the hotel, and there's the hotel there right on the beach. And these are some of the rooms. They're nice and modern. Look, you've got, some of them have got sea views, which is brilliant. The dining room, and this is like the function room where I think we'll be doing our journaling. So it's nice and spacious and airy. And yeah, these are little views of the Isle of Wight itself, which is absolutely idyllic. So I really do hope you can join us, and I hope that you liked my design team project using all the wonderful fabrics and trims from Maggie at Beach and Sari. So thank you very much for joining me. I know it was a bit wobbly at the beginning and that, but I think we worked through it, and I'm really happy with that result. So I hope you liked it too. I really do appreciate and love everybody that's supporting me and giving me lots of encouragement. So thank you. I'll be back very soon. Lots of love. Bye.